Dr. Collier.
Yes, you can.
Dr. Collier, this comedian went on stage. He went on stage to that song we did a show in Huntsville. He had on some red shoes, some red socks, some red church pants, a red belt, a red vest, a red shirt, a red tie, and a red suit coat, and a red hat. And he walked on stage and so fresh. My road manager on the side of the stage yelling. He said, "No, the hell you ain't."
The man was selling red. I don't know.
Oh, man, I was crying. I couldn't even perform that night. Every time I hear that song, I think I had to go to therapy to be able to listen to that song. Dr. Collier, good to have you this morning. What is the latest update?
Okay, well, good. This is your coronavirus update for today. We are now over 505,000 deaths. We didn't think that was possible, but we have exceeded that. California has become the first state to report more than 50,000 COVID deaths. So the death rate is decreasing, the disease rate is decreasing, but now we're reaching a plateau, so it's flattening out. So it's still consistent now. It's just lower than it has been, but now it's flattening and it's not continuing to drop. So there are 50 million doses of the vaccine that have been given, Ricky. The president said he wanted to give 100 million doses in the first 100 days. At day 37 of his presidency, they reached the halfway mark. So they are exceeding expectations as far as that is going. The president's doing a good job. Okay. So we talked about long-timers, people that continue to have symptoms after they've had the disease. 30% of patients with coronavirus report symptoms for as long as 9 months after the illness. That's 1 out of 3 people that are infected are still having. The most common being fatigue, other sleep difficulty, 23% with anxiety or depression. This is surprising people because people don't understand the connection between mental health and physical health, and that's one of the reasons I'm so glad that you concentrate on mental health on your Wellness Wednesdays. Patients with more severe illness still have a decrease in impaired lung capacity, and this can persist for months, and it's still going on. So we're monitoring this in real time to see will people have lifelong problems after they've contacted the coronavirus, and then or would they totally recover from it. So other good thing, Ricky, a paper published last week. This is confirming what I've been telling you for months, that after infection, people tend to have strong neutralizing antibodies, and those antibodies will decline over approximately 60 days, but they will be reactivated. Studies also suggest that individuals who were previously infected show a substantial boost of their antibody level after the first dose of the vaccine. So what this confirms is that there's benefit from getting the vaccine even after you've developed natural immunity from having had the disease process.
Wow. All right, we got some phone calls. You're on with Dr. MJ Collier. Good morning.
Question. Once you take the vaccine, will you have to take the vaccine every year just like you take the flu shot?
Okay, at this point, they're trying to determine whether it will be an annual vaccine. I don't think so, my personal medical opinion, unless there are some really, really big changes in variants. Right now, the immunity will last. There's some studies that show it's lasting up to 36 months confirmed, but it may last longer than that. They are monitoring this in real time. So we'll find that out a year from now, depending upon where we are in the pandemic.
All right, you're on with Dr. MJ Collier. Good morning.
Can you tell me if it's safe for 15-year-olds to get vaccinated?
They are doing studies now and down to 12-year-olds. Those studies are happening in real time because they're trying to decide whether inoculating the children will help get everybody back to school. They have flipped the script and found out that the infection is going the other way. It's not the students giving it to the teachers. It's the teachers giving it to the students. So now it makes even more sense that they should put the teachers at the front of the line and have them receive the vaccine. They have just, the governor in Georgia has just directed vaccinations for teachers, and I think that's going to be the trend going around the country now.
All right, Dr. Collier, let everybody know how you can be reached.
One, these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show staff, crew, and affiliates across the country and around the world. You can reach me on all social media at ASK Dr. MJ, or go to my website, lifehodrops.com.